There, fabulous photographers. I am so excited to see you again for our second day of Instagram week over at K.m. Robinson Photography. Today, we are talking all about using video on Instagram and why it's so important. So you as an entrepreneur know that Instagram is incredibly important, especially for you as a photographer for getting new clients and reaching a new audience. We are going to be talking today about why video is so important in Instagram. My name is K.m. Robinson. I'm a social media strategist here at K.m. Robinson Photography and also over at Reading Transforms, and I educate on using social media within your online marketing to get new fans, new clients, new whatever, and raise awareness about your brand and really build it up into something that is highly engaging for your fans and very educational. So today we're going to be talking all about using video on Instagram, and the first thing we need to do is have a discussion about the social media algorithms. So you know, I'm sure you've heard at this point, that having a knowledge of those social media algorithms is essential to you and your survival over on social media. We know the days of organic reach are gone. The days of just posting and letting people see what you are posting is gone. They are behind us. It is not coming back. Now we are governed by a set of algorithms, and all the social media platforms have these, and Facebook and Instagram are no different. Now here's the deal. Facebook owns Instagram, so a lot of what they're doing on both of these platforms is going to see some crossover. Hey guys, thanks for joining. Let me know you're here. We're talking specifically about using video over on Instagram. And with those algorithms, we know that they have specific ways of deciding what content they show to which of our fans and when. So you have to be really careful with the social media algorithms because they are ranking your posts based on how valuable they see them. So how do they go about ranking what you are doing? Well, it's basically going to be judged by how much interaction you are getting. So based on how many people are favoriting your photos on Instagram and based on how many people are commenting on your photos on Instagram, that is going to determine how many people they show it to. Have you ever jumped on Instagram and you've gone through your feed and you've seen things that were a little bit older, but they're people you really like? Or they're people that you interact with a lot. They're people that you've favorited before, people that you've watched their videos before. In fact, before I jumped on this broadcast, I jumped on one of my Instagram platforms, and I actually go through and I interact with my own accounts a lot. And I had happened to be favoriting some of my photos from one of my other accounts. And when I logged on to my Instagram, all I saw was my own photos from like days and days and days ago because I hadn't been on in a few days. Well, I just hadn't gone through my feed in a few days. And they gave me what they thought I would want to see. And the algorithms are designed to give fans what they want to see. What is the most valuable content? So when you are posting things, they are judging how valuable your content is, and then they're using that judgment to decide how many of your fans they show your content to, and how often and how high in the feed. So if you are someone who is getting a lot of interaction, if you are kind of popular, you're going to be shown to more people and more frequently and higher in the feed. If you are someone who does not get a lot of interactions, you're a little bit less popular, they are not going to show your content to as many people. So if you understand the algorithm, if you know how it works, it's going to work to your benefit. Because I understand the algorithm, because I'm very good at working with it and knowing when to post and what to post and how to post, I actually have a really high engagement rate that is so high that Instagram actually takes my content and shows it to people and recommends it to people without me having to pay for ads, which is really pretty cool. And you can do that as well. Now, we know with the social media algorithms, they are going to weigh things a little bit differently. So comments are going to be weighed a little bit more than favorites over on Instagram, because think about it this way. Your favorites just require someone to hit the little heart tap or to double tap on your photo, and it favorites it. A comment, however, takes a little bit more time. They actually have to actively type something out and hit the send button. So because it takes a little more effort, the algorithm has judged that that is going to be more valuable because someone has taken those 5 seconds to type something as opposed to just tapping it or just scrolling by. So comments are weighed a little more heavily than your favorites, but favorites are very important too. And we know we've chatted about hashtags before. You need to be using hashtags, you need to be using geotags, you need to be using all these things to get more people to see your content. And based on what they like, Instagram then sends them more of that. So here's the deal. We know a lot about the algorithm, but they're really good at keeping it top secret. They're very, very good at keeping their secrets close to the vest here. But we know that it's based on how much interaction you're getting, what type of interaction you're getting, and how quickly. So if you are posting a photo at 3 a.m., are a lot of your fans going to see that in a quick manner? Are they going to respond to it in a quick manner? No. But if you are posting before people go to work in the morning, during their lunch break, during primetime TV when they are surfing the internet and watching TV, are you going to get a lot of likes and comments? Probably more so than at 3 a.m., right? So you have to be aware of when you're posting to get it out there in a very timely manner and a valuable manner so that people see it and interact with it. And the quicker they interact with it, the more you are judged as being a helpful person or a popular person or someone with valuable content. And when they take what has happened in that whatever time period it is, we don't know what time period it is, I'm going to guess it's kind of on the short side. When they take that, they are then going to put it out to more fans and let more people see it and higher in their newsfeed as well. So you have to be aware of the algorithm and how that works and how that is judging your content and then deciding to show that to people. Now here's the deal. They don't just rank it based on what content you're putting out there and how much interaction you're getting and when you are getting it, but also the type of content that you're putting out there. We know that with the social media algorithms over on Facebook, they rank text posts the lowest. So if you're just posting text, yeah, you're not going to get a lot of views. If you're posting photos, you're going to get more views, but not a ton, because people can easily digest the information in photo and just keep scrolling. They don't have to interact with it. Video is going to be next because people actually have to stop to watch video. They say you have about 3 seconds to capture somebody's attention, and in those 3 seconds, if you can get them, they'll watch your video or they'll watch more of your video to decide if they want to watch more. And then if you do live video, they are far more likely to stick around just to see what you're talking about, and that's going to be ranked higher. So that's on Facebook. On Instagram, we don't have all of those capabilities. Like we can't just post a text thing, but we know that photo is ranked lower than video. Video is ranked higher because it requires people to actually stick around and watch just a little bit of what you're talking about before they decide if they're going to scroll away or continue to watch. Hey guys, thanks for joining. Let me know you're here in the chat box. So video is going to be ranked higher within that system. So if you're doing more video, if you're putting more video out there, you are going to be ranked higher within the algorithm system as long as you're getting those interactions. So video is incredibly valuable to you as a photographer, as an entrepreneur, as anybody who is hanging out over on the social media platforms and trying to run a business through there. Hey, thanks for joining us, guys. Let me know in the comments that you are here because I cannot see you. I can just see that people are here. So tell me who you are and what type of photographer you are. So using video is incredibly important within your social media strategy, especially for Instagram. And here's a little side note here. We were talking about this a minute ago. With how they rank you, they are going to be giving your content out to more people. And when you go over to the recommendeds tab, or when you're going to the search bar, they will recommend content to you, and those are videos. So because I am ranked so high within the algorithm system, because I am interacted with so very much, I hold about a 500 to 700% engagement rate, whereas most people, most of my authors hold around a 60% engagement rate. If they listen to me, they're like 200 to 300. I actually didn't look up photographers yet. My bad. I had to check out what you guys have as your normal rates. But I hold a 500 to 700% engagement rate, which is so high that Instagram is actively taking my content, my videos, and recommending it to people when they go to the search tab, even people outside of my industry, because they know that my content is valuable and you can do that too. So using video, incredibly important. But we're not here to just talk about the algorithms and the fact that video is important. Let's talk about how to use video as a photographer. So there are a ton of options that you have as a photographer to use video on your platform. You can do things like behind the scenes of your photo shoots. So get your camera and film a little short behind the scenes video. Pro tip here, you have 1 minute of video that you can put on Instagram as of right now. So when you are in your main feed on Instagram, you can do up to 1 minute in a video. That's just my reminder here. So you can make these short little promotional videos. You can talk about the behind the scenes of your photo shoots. You can do one for each and every photo shoot you do. So get a GoPro, get your cell phone, get somebody. You are doing a senior photo shoot. Have mama hold on to your phone and do a little bit of filming for you. Create a behind the scenes video and then pop it out onto your Instagram channel. You can do behind the scenes of your in-person sales consultation. So show what it's like to walk into your showroom and look at your photos and look at your different products, and you go through things and you have pictures and videos of you talking with clients and interacting and things like that. Do a behind the scenes of how to build your wall collection. So if you've got a great client in, I want you to sit down with them and help them create this gorgeous wall collection. Show it on your screen as you're building it. Show it on their, or in your studio when it comes in. Show it on their wall once they have it. And just create this little video from the time you are conceptualizing this wall collection to the time it ends up on their wall in 1 minute. You don't have to talk. You don't have to make noise. You don't have to be on camera. You just have to show the process. You are educating through these videos. So show the behind the scenes of your photo shoots. Show what it takes for you to get prepared for your photo shoots before your clients show up. So what are you doing in your studio? What are you doing to get ready? Show off your gear if you want. Show off the locations that you are doing photo shoots in. If you are doing some kind of stylized photo shoot, show the dress, show the hair and makeup, show what you are doing to get ready, show the props you're doing. If you are a composite photographer, show the start to finish speed edit of what you are creating. I want you to be showing things that are going to enhance your clients' experiences with you and really educate them on what they can be expecting when they come to you as a photographer. So you can do behind the scenes of your photo shoots. You can do behind the scenes of your in-person sales consultation. You can do creating a wall collection. You can do how you choose wardrobe for your fans. You can do a 1-minute video all about selecting the perfect dress to wear to your photo shoot or the perfect family photo outfit. You can go into your local boutique and kind of take a trip through the store and say, hey, this is good, this is good, this is good. You can do this. Oh, you can grab this for mom. You can grab this for dad. You can grab this for son. You can grab this for daughter. You can grab the little bow tie for puppy dog. And you just have your family photo shoot done in 1 minute at your local boutique. And then you kind of connect with them and you show off what they are doing as well, which is really good and totally a different topic. But if you can connect with people in your town, in your local city, this is going to be helpful to you and to them and to reaching new clients. Little pro tip bonus there. So as a photographer, you have a ton of different things that you can be doing to get videos out there on your Instagram. Remember, it's a 1-minute video. You can get on there and talk. You can say, hey, we've got a big event coming up. This is what happens. You can get on and say, we just did this really big event. Here's what happened. You could do a slideshow of your images. So let's say you have mini shoots and you want to get those mini sessions out there and show what's going on. So jump on and say, hey guys, we just did our fall family mini sessions. Here are a couple of our favorites, and show one quick photo from each family that you shot. If you are a newborn photographer, show the behind the scenes of your studio and how you create your wraps, your hats, your hair ties, the different things that you're using within your studio. There are so many things that you can do, and you can reuse and recycle these videos because they're only 1 minute long. And just because you did one topic once doesn't mean you can't do it again. So let's say we're talking about the perfect wrap for a newborn. It's a brand new lilac color. You're so excited for it. And you're going to show it off in a little video. A couple weeks later, you get a new wrap in a new color. Show it off. And then show how you would pair it with a different prop in your photo shoot. So show how it's going to work together. Just because you do it one way, one video, doesn't mean you have to do it the same way in your next video. So if you have that brand new baby wrap and you are showing off the lilac color and you just love it, awesome. The next week you get an aqua colored wrap. I want you to show it with the blanket you're going to be using it with the hair tie you're going to be using it with whatever you're going to be using it with. Kind of branch out and do unique things as you are creating this because it's going to be super helpful to you. Now, pro tip here. With these videos, you have 1 minute to communicate with them and to tell your story. But when you upload this to Instagram, it pulls the very first screen of your video, and that is what sits in the feed on your page. So when people go to your page to look at it, it's going to be whatever the very first screen of that video is. So if you have clipped something up and you are beginning to talk, it's very possible that you will get a very strange looking face and people are not going to know what it is. Or maybe you're doing this grand sweep across wherever it is that you're photographing, and it's kind of like this weird close-up of the background that you use, or the landscape that you're using, or the baby blanket that you are using to photograph that baby in. You do not want to just haphazardly use that first clip. So here is what you do. When you put it into your video editing program, take a still photo, whatever it is, whether it's a gorgeous picture of your client or just a pretty picture that tells what the video is going to be about. And I want you to pop it in there first. Now, when I do this, I make sure it's highly curated and I have words on it. So I always want to communicate what that video is going to be about. If somebody is going to be going through my feed and they're going to see it within my feed, I want them to know before they click on it that this is a video about the behind the scenes of my photo shoot, or this is a video about how to create a wall collection, or this is about the perfect dress to wear for your weekend photo shoot, or this is going to be a video about the brand new additions to my newborn wardrobe collection that you can borrow for your photo shoots, or this is going to be about the perfect summer location for your photo shoot before you go back to school. You want them to know exactly what they're going to be watching. So put words on it. Make it look pretty. Make it look curated. If you need examples, go to any of my platforms. You can find me at k.m.robinson photography, at k.m.robinson books, at Reading Transforms. Look me up on Instagram and see what I do, because it makes a difference. You want it to look very curated, and you want it to look like a magazine. So make it look high-end, make it look intentional. And then take that little clip. I would do it in a square format, because Instagram still shows off in the square format in your feed. So while you can use the rectangular pictures and rectangular video, your first one should be, or your first clip for your video should be square, which means it's going to have black bars on the side, and that is okay. That's okay, because nobody's going to see that. So take your video and add that little clip of a photo in front of it and put it on for 0.1 of a second. That is 0.1 of a second. I don't want it very long because you don't want people to actually see it. You just want it to be that first clip that they grab and put it in your feed. Because if it's any longer, they're going to click on it, and then it's going to have that static image, and they're going to think, oh, it's not working. Oh, this is all it is, and they're just going to keep going. So you don't actually want them to see it. It'll just pop up real quick like a little glitch, and then it'll launch right into your video. So use that little photo to communicate your message and make your feed look way more curated, way more high-end, way more magazine-like, and way prettier and more informative. Now, if you have questions on using Instagram videos, let me know. Hit up my comments below and tell me what you're worried about. Tell me what you're wondering about. Give me ideas for what you want to do within your own brand. How can you use this strategically within your photography marketing over on Instagram? Hit up those comments. Let me know what you're doing now and what you are thinking about doing after this video. Now, if you have found this helpful, using words right. If you have found this helpful, I would love for you to hit the share button, because we are trying to educate all sorts of photographers, because when we as a photography culture raise our standing and work harder to educate our clients, we are helping everybody to grow and succeed. Because when you are educating your clients better, that is helping to educate all clients and my future clients. When I am educating my clients, I am helping to educate their friends, their family, the other people that they are connected to, and they will then respond to you and your business in a better way. So click share. Let's get our Instagram marketing way, way, way up for photographers. I love when I see photographers using Instagram really, really well, but it's not something I see very much. So the more you learn, the more you grow, the better you do, and the better you are going to be doing for your business. The more clients you're going to get, the more educational you are going to get with them, the better prepared they will be for their photo shoots. So hit the share button. Let's work together. Let's build up the culture. If you've loved this, you can hang out with me over on k.m.robinsonphotography.com, where you'll have access to my online courses, our online communities, our resources, tutorials, videos, articles, on-demand mini trainings, free masterclass webinars, and the incredible projects that we're doing over at K.M. Robinson Photography. You can also come hang out with me over at community.k.m.robinsonphotography.com, which will kick you over to my closed Facebook group, where I am teaching about the social media algorithms, how to beat them, how to avoid them, how to work with them. We talk about engaging your clients and really educating them and equipping them to come to your photo shoots better prepared and to make the wise choice about hiring you in the first place. Come join me. It's really awesome. We talk about all the social media platforms over there, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, Periscope, and some of those other ones that are really going to be beneficial to you as a photographer. And I would love to have you there. We've got some awesome photographers joining us. It is brand new. We are like brand new with this, but I have been doing social media strategy for a long, long time now, a lot of years with my authors over at Reading Transforms, and now we have recently been asked to do it for a photographer. So here we are, just starting out. Come join us. It's going to be totally awesome. If you are wondering about how to use Instagram better and more effectively, I do have a little bit of a freebie for you. You can join me at insiders.k.m.robinsonphotography.com, where I have a click-for-click, button-for-button tutorial on how to use Instagram stories as a photographer, why it's so important, what you need to know to do it, how to do it really effectively, and I give you specific ideas on how to use it as a photographer. So come join me. It's totally free. Plus, I have a special bonus checklist and a bonus swipe file where I show you word for word, fill in the blank, what to say in one of your Instagram stories. And you can use this over and over and over again in different ways. So you definitely want to check it out. And then you'll get weekly tips from me all about how to use your social media to get new clients as a photographer. You can also hang out with me on social media at k.m.robinson Photography on Instagram and Facebook, where we are teaching all about social media marketing strategy for photographers. Now, tomorrow we are going to be doing day 3 of our week of Instagram over on k.m. Robinson Photography. We are going to be talking all about how often photographers should be posting on Instagram. And this is going to be incredibly valuable to you to really get information out there to your clients, get that strong interaction, get ranked higher in the algorithm system so that your content is shown to more and more people and suggested to potential new clients. So come join me. It's going to be awesome. 10 a.m. tomorrow. And if you are hanging out with me right now, good for you. I love hanging out with you guys. I am going to be jumping on to livecover.readingtransforms.com, and I'm going to be building a fine arts photography composite piece that I'm then going to be turning into a book cover live on air. And viewers get to help me make decisions about what photos I'm using, what I'm doing, what world I'm creating, how I'm creating it. And then when we turn it into the book, they get to help me pick a fake title, a fake tagline, a fake write-up. It's going to be awesome, and I want to see you there. So come join me. It's going to be awesome. Livecover.readingtransforms.com in about half an hour. We're doing this at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come join me. It's going to be great. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. If you have questions about anything social media related for you as a photographer, hit up my comments below. And again, share, baby. Share, 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 because we want to get the word out there about getting your social media strategy under control and making it way more effective for you as a photographer. I'm K.M. Robinson, social media strategist here at K.M. Robinson Photography and Reading Transforms, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Stay inspired.